what it is. La people. Something I've noticed. I might be reading into this way too much, but Final Fantasy X is this really kind of like somber, almost dreary at times, like very heavy game in its narrative, right? Like you go through the whole game, you learn like Yuna's going to die, and we've got to go on this adventure anyway, and everybody's miserable, and nothing you do works. Like nothing you do in that story makes anything even remotely better. Until you get to a point where they're like, okay, we have this other plan where now Yuna doesn't have to die. We're going to like risk everything on it. And then Tidus dies instead. He doesn't die. He evaporates into the dream ether, or whatever his deal is. But, and that's the first scene of Final Fantasy X. Like this somber, you're on the Overlook. They're playing at Xanarkand, the music track. And Tidus is like giving this wistful recollection, this framing device, and all his friends are sitting there with like the weight of the world on them. Like the game begins in that space. But at power on, when you first turn on the PlayStation, as far as I know, it's true in the remasters too, you get this like light, airy, and wistful music theme on the main menu of the game instead, which completely belies everything you're about to do. Okay, so fast forward a couple years, they put out Final Fantasy X-2, and it's this very poppy, sugary, cotton candy, cheesecake game. But when you power on, this is what it starts with. This, like, lilting piano tune, this very somber. And this track is called Memories of Light Waves, and it's one of my favorite Final Fantasy tracks. I always thought that was weird. So you have like the really like dark and despairing Final Fantasy game that starts with the really like airy light tune, and then you have like the poppy sugary sequel that starts with this very almost reflective piano theme. I don't know if that's anything, but I apparently have never played this on Steam before. Oh, first things first. I've got to check to see if I can actually get screenshots. I heard the little screenshot like snippet button, and I'll explain why I'm looking for screenshots in a second. But first I want to, you're not going to be able to see this part. I'm going to go into Steam recordings and screenshots, and yep, there it is. Okay, so all I got to do is push that button on my controller and I get a screenshot. Alright, so why do I need to play this game anyway? I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes. 6 years ago, during COVID lockdown, actually before COVID lockdown, and then stretching out into COVID, all through 2020, when everybody was just trapped in their houses and there was nothing to do, we played a lot of, on Tabletop Simulator, we played a lot of a board game called Disney Villainous. And Disney Villainous is an asynchronous tabletop board game. What that means is every player at the table has their own separate rules they're playing by. There are the general rules that make the game work, but then every character you can pick in the original game, it was like famous Disney villains like Ursula and Jafar and the Queen of Hearts and such, Captain Hook. But what people started doing is making custom decks for Tabletop Simulator, and I'm like, I should try my hand at that. And I made like 15 custom villainous decks, all based on Final Fantasy villains. And I released a pack on the Steam Workshop. It's a Tabletop Simulator add-on that loads in all the Final Fantasy villains. And what really drew me to the game was that you like explore the story and the character through game mechanics, and for some reason I find that just tantalizing. In the last month or so, I've been going back through old projects, like old writing projects and things, old creative projects, some that stalled out, some that didn't go anywhere. Just kind of taking stock of like what I have, what's worth holding on to, what's worth continuing. And I found all these old Final Fantasy Villainous decks from 2020, and I'm like, man, we had a blast doing that. I really enjoyed making them. I should see if there's any interest in continuing these. Then I asked on Discord, like we got a table together, we started playing again. Yesterday, I real quickly just put like the finishing touches on a deck that was almost done and put it up on the Steam Workshop along with the rest. And I'm going to just show you what it looks like. Here, this is my spreadsheet that I have. This is my Villainous Final Fantasy spreadsheet. How much of this can you guys... You can see the whole spreadsheet. So down here, I've got all the decks. I have this, so this is like the first deck I made. This is the Golbez deck, and I started by just, okay, what's his objective? What are his locations he can travel to? Like, what cards does he have in his decks? And then this got out of hand very quickly as I made more and more and more and more decks. So all of these decks actually sit on the table now. On the Steam Workshop, I've got 9 completed decks. So Garland, Golbez, Kefka, the Turks, Ultimecia, Queen Braun, Sin, Shantoto, and Arden are all completed decks. Those are good to go. And then on the development table that my friends and I play on in our Discord server, I additionally have Shogun, Cloud of Darkness, the Dark King, Dr. Sid, Gilgamesh, Magus, Gilgamesh and Magus. Okay. But I had, from 2020, I had a couple of decks that I didn't even start crafting. I just had lists of cards and ideas and things. And I went through and that was weird. My YouTube stream just hiccuped on my preview window there. But anyway, this is the deck that I came up with for LeBlanc. I don't have any of the assets for this deck. I have to do a replay of Final Fantasy X-2 to get these assets. For example, up here I've got her locations. These are the 4 locations are on the board. So the board needs to have graphical representations of these 4 locations. And this is a list of all the cards I need. So in Villainous, every villain has their deck, a 30-card villain deck that they draw and play from to advance their objective. And then there's a 15-card Fate deck that other players play against you in order to keep you from reaching your objective. And then every villain has their own objective and their own special rules. Final Fantasy X-2 is about changing your clothes on this garment grid. So when we play through the game, you'll see we'll get these garment grids and we'll load them up with magical dresses. And it works as the game's job system. You travel around, like the garment grid is a physical space that you travel around, similar to the sphere grid in Final Fantasy X. And so what I've done is I made LeBlanc a garment grid, and then I made an objective for her based around traveling around this grid. All right, so what assets do I need? I want to do a read-through of the assets that I need, just so I have them in my working memory as I go through the game. Because I want to do a full playthrough of the game. I haven't revisited this game in a very, very long time. Even though it might legitimately be a top 5 Final Fantasy game. So the 4 locations on LeBlanc's board are Chateau LeBlanc, which is her like headquarters. Like she took over the like Maester's house in Guadosalam. I don't know how she managed that. It was abandoned at the end of the game, I guess, because the guys who lived there were dead. Is she just a squatter there? Did she like acquire it in an estate sale? I don't know. Chateau LeBlanc is in Guadosalam and she lives there now. And the leftmost position on the villain board is usually like the villain's home base. And then the other 3 locations I picked were the Floating Ruins, which that's a new location in X-2 that you didn't travel to in Final Fantasy X. And it has significance for LeBlanc because it's the location of like the first real adventure of the game. We'll be playing through the Floating Ruins later tonight, probably. Then I chose the Thunder Plains, which has some significance in Final Fantasy X-2 that didn't exist in the first game. Like there's a whole thing where Yuna's on a stage singing a song. And then the Den of Woe, which is kind of a secret area that you unlock that has significance to LeBlanc because her boyfriend like lost an arm there or something. And this was a challenge. It was challenging to pick these 4 locations because I've been doing like one villain per game. Like I haven't done multiple villains for a single Final Fantasy game. Like I've got a deck for Queen Braun from 9. That means I'm not going to have a deck for Kuja, but I do have a deck for Sin. Final Fantasy X is weird because it has like 6 competing villains. Like, who's really the bad guy? Is it Jecht? Is it Seymour? Is it Yunalesca? So the deck that I made, I went with Sin. And Sin's locations are the Oceans of Spira, the Island of Besaid, Lucca Stadium, and the Xanderkund Ruins. So I wanted to pick 4 locations that weren't already in the Sin deck, and which were very tied to LeBlanc and 10-2. So I got to get good graphics, good assets, graphical screenshots that I can use of these 4 locations. The garment grid itself, I'm going to need assets for. I'm going to need little assets for nodes on the grid, what they look like when they're locked versus unlocked. The garment grid is going to have 4 color gates on it. Color gates are a mechanic that will get explained as I start playing. And I think I want these to be card suits. So like red heart, blue spade, yellow diamond, and green clover or something. The Fate deck usually has heroes and things. This is where all like the good guy characters are. And the Fate deck, Yuna, Riku, and Pain, obviously the main heroes. I think these are going to be really, really easy because whenever you use a dress sphere transformation to their like default dress sphere, which is Gunner, Thief, and Warrior at the start of the game, if I remember right, the girls like strike a very iconic pose, and it would be really easy to grab those. After that, I've got Nuge, Gipple, and Barrel-Eye, who are major characters in this game that were not in Final Fantasy X. Nuge, in particular, is connected to LeBlanc, like, as part of her story. And then some items to attach. There's Crimson Spheres. You have to collect a bunch of these to unlock the Den of Woe. And then there's going to be a standard Dress Sphere card. And I'm not sure what I'm going to use to represent that. Probably something from the game's interface. We'll have to take a look. Then some effect cards on Silver Wings. This is a line from a song that Yuna sings like halfway through the game. And I have like a shot in my mind of like exactly the frame that I want to grab. Because like Yuna's clothes are inhabited by a sad ghost from 1,000 years ago who like sang this song. So when Yuna puts on her clothes, she like channels the sad ghost. And there's a scene where like Yuna and the sad ghost are singing this song together, like harmonizing to the line on Silver Wings. Then there's a card called Oh There. There's a mini game where Yuna has to give LeBlanc a back massage, and it's special. It's a special moment. In LeBlanc's villain deck, so a bunch of allies that she has. This should be, I'm actually worried about some of these. Logos and Ormi are her like henchmen. So if you can kind of think of like LeBlanc, Logos, and Ormi as being like Team Rocket. The 3 of them together. Then there's Mr. Goon, Ms. Goon, and Dr. Goon, because she has her whole like goon syndicate. That's literally the enemy names in the game. Getting clean shots of these enemies might be very difficult. I might end up finding an area where you find these enemies and just going through and getting into a bunch of encounters with them and getting a bunch of shots. And then Battle Snake is another one. She has like a snake. I don't remember the Battle Snake. I'm sure we'll run into Battle Snake because it's a monster you fight as part of the LeBlanc Syndicate. I guess we'll get there. Disasterific. That's a phrase that will become very apparent very early in the game. I think I know what I want to do with this one too. We'll have to wait and see. There's the Awesome Sphere. This one should be easy because when you find the Awesome Sphere, I think there's a shot where either Yuna or Riku is just like holding it in her hand. There's Heady Perfume is one of LeBlanc's items. I think you get this if you like ace the back massage mini game. if I remember right, there's like a scene where you like go into her Bordeaux, and I think there's like a vanity or something against one of the walls that might be a good backdrop for that. Sonic Fan is LeBlanc's like signature weapon. She fights with like a fan. I feel like there's a couple good shots of that I can get out of various cutscenes. Not So Mighty Guard is a spell that LeBlanc casts. I don't remember when she casts it or where. We'll figure it out. Let Me Blow You a Kiss is actually the name of LeBlanc's theme music in the game. Is there a scene where she like blows a kiss to the camera or to a character? Well, I guess we'll find out. This might be the first card we capture. The first scene in the game is LeBlanc on stage singing this song, Real Emotion, while she's portraying Yuna. She's like stolen Yuna's identity. Anything Goes, I don't know what I'm going to do for that card as far as the visuals. And then Love Conquers All. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do for that. We're going to go through cutscenes and see what jumps out at me. So those are all the assets that I need to build this deck. So let's get to it. And I've got the screenshot button. I can just hit it whenever I need to. I'm probably going to hit it a lot during this opening cutscene because this is the song Real Emotion. So like a frame from this song would be very appropriate for that card. The problem is the game doesn't portray LeBlanc as the one singing it because she's impersonating Yuna in this scene. So subtitles and things, I can scrub those out of any shot. I'm not worried about like accidentally cropping in subtitles or anything. Like, should I just grab a shot of like this guy? Then she does her magical girl transformation. You can't actually put Yuna in her like standard Final Fantasy X outfit. But yeah, like I wouldn't want the card with any of these shots because like she's impersonating Yuna. Yuna, question mark? Oh, we don't get subtitles for the song's lyrics, unfortunately. A fat drum robot is pretty iconic in this scene. I think fat drum robot might be the way to do it. I can crank the game audio for you. Let me know if that's better. Yeah, this might actually be top 5 Final Fantasy game, right? When this game came out, nobody knew what the hell to do with it. No, the deck's gonna have 6 heroes: Yuna, Riku, Pain, Nuge, Gipple, and Barrel Eye. The idea of the heroes are you can attach items to them. Some of the heroes are Gullwings, and some of the heroes are Crimson Squad mates. And depending on which faction they're in, they get different items attached to them. And then Pain, her like special ability is she's a member of both factions. They're committing acts of terrorism right now. I think this is the second Final Fantasy game that starts with acts of terrorism. They're in a public venue, surrounded by civilians. They're carrying weapons, and they're attacking people. We'll just get a shot of the stage there. So I played like 200 hours of the Final Fantasy X remaster, but I've never even loaded up the 10.2 remaster on Steam here. And now we've stormed the stage. I don't think we're gonna get any shots out of this battle. We'll have to see how it goes.
Hey, give it back already. Boys.
I might have streamed the dungeon game, yeah, but that's,
Show me your moves.
as far as the remaster is concerned, that's a separate title. If you go into the remaster, let's play Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, or X-2 Last Mission, which is the mystery dungeon. See, these are goons. Oh, you know what? This game has the creature. It has like the Pokemon thing. We might be able to get really clean shots of the enemies in this game, actually. From like the creature creator thing, which I've never played with. I don't need to lower her strength. I just need to beat her up. I did stream this game once before, but it was the PS3 version.
Sorry, no time for an encore.
So I have the hard copy of this on PS3. I'm playing on Steam just 'cause it's much easier to... Well, because I don't want to hook my PS3 up. Let's be honest about that.
Still.
I don't really care if I miss events or not. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, like... If I had to capture one of these goons, like a clear screenshot of them, it would be very difficult to do. You can't even go that way.
Move.
So we're gonna do a full playthrough, but I'm gonna just be basically focusing on getting the assets that I need. I'm not gonna be sweating missing jobs or items or anything like that. Here, I need to get my chat in a different spot. There we go. That's much better. Like, we're gonna leave these on normal for now. Like, here we go. We've got the Goon and we've got Miss Goon in the same battle here. Oh, it's a she-Goon. We must find Mr. Goon later, then. Mr. and Mrs. Goon later. Oh, that's right. Yuna's hiding behind crates over here. She like refills your health or something if you find her. She's in a Moogle costume. This would be a terrible area to get any screen grabs anyway, just because it's so shadowed and dark. Yeah, there she is. Also, I think there's cheat modes available for this if I want them. I don't think this is going to be a hard game at all to play through, but just in case, I think there's cheat modes we can use.
Hey, you run too fast!
You're too slow, little girl.
So yeah, here's Logos. We need to get a shot of these guys in a better area, I think.
Youch.
This way.
And this area is so dark. Yeah, the first like dungeon in the game when we are in Mount Gagazet should be relatively good. That's Yuna in her Lara Croft cosplay.
Where's the imposter?
I think I'm pushing the right trigger button here.
It cannot be.
I don't know if it's R1 or R2. Not doing any damage with it though. Oh my goodness, Lulu. What? What? Not exciting in here. There's no snackies.
Here, catch.
Yeah, it wants right bumper.
Boss.
All right, I think this is.
Quite enough sniveling, boys.
There's gonna be a shot of her fan right here.
Persistent, aren't you? My grid.
You give us back Uni's garment grid right now!
Didn't you girls ever learn to share? Give it back. Very well, it's yours. But it won't be yours for long, loves.
All right, we got a few shots of that fan right there. So this is what a garment grid looks like in the game. When they do this transformation sequence, and they strike that pose. And I think grabbing that pose on basically any screen is going to be pretty easy.
Let's get moving.
Unfortunately, once she starts dancing, she doesn't stop, like ever. Okay, she blinded her. But I can't switch back to my gun, so I guess we'll just do the one thing we're allowed to do. What's this here? Sentinel, take less physical damage. One thing about this game's battle system is like just make your decision as fast as possible. It doesn't matter what you do on anybody's turn, just do it fast.
I won't let you off so easily next time.
Get back here!
Riku. Huh? What? What? Hey.
So she's stuck dancing because the sad ghost lives inside of her clothes when she's in that dress sphere.
My body just started dancing by itself. I didn't know what was going on. I was...
So I'm gonna have to look into the creature
Then, while I was
creator
dancing, something
thing,
happened.
which I've never done before. I've always just played the game with the 3 girls. I know LeBlanc is playable as part of the creature thing. That might be very useful for us. We might have to look and see if any of the boys are.
You sure look like you were enjoying yourself.
I was. It felt like some other person's excitement just took over.
That can happen when you use the garment grid.
There's no Shinra
The
card
emotions of the person recorded in the sphere
in the
pass to
LeBlanc
the
deck,
user.
unfortunately.
Isn't that dangerous?
I can't really say.
But it's your invention.
I'm just a kid.
Dance, Yuna. I want to see.
It'll cost you.
One moment.
She's kidding.
What? No dance? Looks sick to me.
You still have to collect Al Bed primers in this game? They made you do that again?
I've completed my latest invention.
Creature creator. Use the fiend trap pods invented by Shinra to capture fiends all across Spirit and train them as ally creatures for the Gull Rings. I'm gonna have to learn how this works. First of all, I don't have any dress spheres to put on this, do I? No. Okay. I actually don't want Yuna to be a songstress, so what I need to do is... Okay, we'll do it on the equipment screen. Yeah, let's make her a gunner. Then I got some accessories. I feel like Dark Proof's pretty good. Doesn't really matter what you do because who cares? Extra HP for... You know what? No, not extra HP for the warrior. That's asinine. We do extra HP for... Oh god, for you. You got no HP. Okay. There are no team members, that's correct. We're just gonna have to learn how this works. Alright, are you gonna give me like creature pods? What's gonna happen?
Shinra's an Al Bed. He's a real whiz kid.
Fiend Arena, a secret base that he created. So we put captured fiends into teams and train them. Fiends are reincarnated. Okay, yeah, they're humans. That makes sense. I can only catch them in New Game Plus. Oh, that's too bad. So I'm gonna have to complete the game, start a New Game Plus. This is gonna pod S, pod M, pod L. Okay. SP lets you target specific species, including humanoids. So is that all the different species in the game, I guess? Do I want this jackass? I guess. Yeah, that's fine. So this is going to work kind of like powering up your Aeons in 10, right? Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Fiend tail. I might not need any of this. We might just do the playthrough and then worry about this in New Game Plus. Okay, this is going to tell me how to build a party. What's up, Indie Gamer? So medium creature takes 2 slots and a large creature takes the entire party. I wonder if people do challenge runs of like playing the whole game as like one behemoth or whatever. So you still have to equip dress spheres to these creatures. Okay. Oh, you don't even control them in battle, then. This must be why I never did it. They do level up with experience, though. Okay. I'm not going to explore any of this, I don't think. I would rather just stick to the dress spheres. Alright, we've officially been through my man's tutorial. Okay. There was a... Yeah, save point. Always good. There's also a shop up here, I think. Yeah, this guy. There's treasure up top, I think. No, this is where we have an inn. We can rest. I thought you could jump down from ledges like this. I'm thinking of lightning, aren't I? Who will jump down from places.
Miss Yuna, what can...
Our barkeep's a Hypella. No one knows his real name, so everyone just calls him Barkeep. Brother took him in, and now he works aboard the airship.
You just ask him what his name is, right? Like, you don't have to sit here and wonder. Alright, so we're not going to buy anything yet.
Thank you.
What? I told you there was no snackies in here. Lulu is staring at me like I owe her some snackies, and I don't. So...
Still analyzing.
Greedy.
Buddy and Brother are old friends. Buddy says he was aboard Sid's airship with us 2 years ago. When I
Lulu
told
is in
him I
this
didn't
game.
remember,
Yes, we get to
he
meet
seemed
Lulu in this game.
disappointed.
Having fun?
You bet. It all began when I saw this sphere of you. At least, it looked like you. I couldn't say for sure. I thought I might find more spheres like it if I joined the Gullwings, so I did. Oh, in case you're wondering, the Gullwings are sphere hunters, and sphere hunters are, well... this. We fly all over Spira. I'm really enjoying myself.
Glad to hear it. For a while there, I was starting to feel like a kidnapper.
Don't be silly.
They've just got to talk to everybody on the ship to advance the
This
plot.
is Pain. I look up to her as a sphere hunter, and also as a friend. I still don't know her very well. She's not exactly the talkative type. I heard she joined the Gullwings shortly before I did. Riku doesn't know much about her either.
What now?
Nothing.
Alright, I won't bother you then. Alright, do I need to talk to you?
Yuna, has my talking gotten better?
He really has improved quite a bit. He told me that he practiced, just so that he could talk with me more.
You just gave us a bunch of random primers. That's fine. We're going to ignore Albed.
Let's go! Party! Party!
This guy is such a goon. Oh, that's right. There are dress spheres in the HD version. Festivalists. Psychic, I think. I mean, we might as well add it to... Every day is a festival. Abilities vary by character. Here, let's put it in the center here so everybody can reach it, and then we'll put Songstress like up here. Like, I'm gonna have this asshole in my party the whole game, aren't I? Okay, let's see what abilities it has. Magic jumps up quite a bit. So we got a heal ability, damage and confusion. She's got all 4 elements. I might start with this actually. So most dress spheres are the same for every character, but some are different. Like each character has their own like ability set. Pain is wearing a chocobo hat. I think we all just have to agree that Pain wearing a chocobo hat is fantastic. Okay, so her abilities attack and inflict status ailments. But she's still got this confusion one she can learn. And this is like a heal. You know what? I think we... Sandals that inflict... Didn't Riku's also do damage? Yes, but with fish. Inflict fire damage on one enemy. Sandals, so like the descriptions are different. I think I'm gonna set you back as a gunner. No, as a gunner. You know what? No, warrior's better than gunner. And we set you back as a thief. And we just make sure that we can get to Songstress if we want it. Yeah, that Chocobo mask has immediately won my heart. That's fantastic. Definitely into that. Okay. Still analyzing. Yeah, that's what I said. Alright, so I probably just have to go back to sleep then. Yuna's gonna run like this through the whole game, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to accept that she runs like a psycho. Like, we just have to be okay with that on the inside. Oops.
What can I... Sleep?
Sleep tight. I might look up the guide to make sure I don't miss any Crimson Spheres, because we are going to have to get into the Den of Woe at some point. There we go, that's what they wanted.
Go read!
Treasure sphere waves. They're coming from those ruins they found at Gagazet.
All right.
Treasure Sphere Waves.
Gagazet!
We have very, very sophisticated equipment on this boat. Alright, so this is the only place we're allowed to go right now.
Sacred Mount Gagazet, silent guardian of Xanarkand, city of the dead. When the faith disappeared, the clouds enshrouding the mountain began to thin and disperse, Revealing
Yeah, you had to
long-forgotten
collect all the
moments
Albed
of these
primers in Final Fantasy X in order to learn the Albed language, and I guess in the 2 years since the events of that game, Yuna has forgotten how to speak Albed.
No worries. I'll take
So-
you to the top.
So I need to get good location shots of this area. So I'm just going to grab a few here. This is one of the 4 locations on LeBlanc's board. That one's going to be blurry.
Yuna!
What's your status?
Disasterific!
Good butt shot. Always like a good butt shot.
It's not a word. Say disastrous, like the rest of Spira.
I'm not listening!
Riku, come in.
You want me to hurt him?
Why don't they just pull her up
That'd be great!
Come
instead of doing whatever they're doing?
Oh!
There we go.
Thanks. That was a little close.
A little?
Come in.
We're here. Everything's fine now.
Nah, keep an eye on Riku.
So we might want to try to capture the Mr. Goon and Mrs. Goon once we start finding them. I don't know where they're going to be, though. If you fail to press B, you might... Oh, you had to press... I see. There is a jump button I have to push. But like here, I want to fall down to get the box. Because Riku just saw that treasure box and was just like, not into it.
Oh, we're not getting across this way.
Let's find another route.
We will use the save orb. Trying to get story complete 100% is very,
Just
very,
great.
very aggravating in this game. So we're probably not going to do that.
Think this machina still works?
Whoa!
I wonder how safe this is.
Disasterific.
It stopped.
Owie!
What happened? Is you know okay?
Things are, oh, disasterific.
Disasterific. I am on my way.
What about me?
I guess we're going to go up here.
Oh!
Who's there?
LeBlanc! Remember that name well, loves.
She's the whole reason we're here.
Whatever do you mean? Ugh, that's what I hate about amateurs.
Maybe she'll go away if we ignore her.
You! I heard that. Just as I was saying, amateurs.
They have no concept of what it takes to be a true sphere
What's
hunter.
interesting is LeBlanc is also wearing a dress
Amateurs.
sphere here.
Aren't you following us?
Like that we'll actually get
Follow.
later in the game for
A mere
ourselves.
coincidence.
You was right, boss, as always.
Indeed, following them has paid off splendidly.
Laugh while you can.
them again?
I like this blind mask idea. So that Sonic fan, that's a card in the deck, but I think we're going to use that pose that we got earlier. Oh, I got her tiara. So I guess technically it would be better to do Songstress here, who can blind all of them all at once. But I already didn't do that.
Get your act together.
So that's hasting them, right? That love tap. Yeah, you can chain attacks together. Like if two attacks hit very close together, they'll get increased damage. LeBlanc uses the Lady Luck Dress Sphere, which we'll be able to get later in the game.
And this is the thanks I get for going easy on you.
Hey! Who does she think she is?
She's getting hurt.
Beat the Syndicate to the top. I just want to grab a few frames of this, like the Syndicate running animation up there. So once we finish this mission, I think I might concentrate on getting the 3 hero card shots for the 3 girls. So what we're gonna have to do is go to specific areas. Like for Yuna, I think I want to use Besaid Island as the backdrop. For Riku, we might go to the desert. For Pain, we might go to like Mushroom Rock. I don't want to be up here, do I? Yeah, I guess not. So we're chasing him this way, I guess.
You look a tad flushed. Why not?
Battle snakes. Let's grab a few of these. Oh, these aren't battle snakes. These are recoils. We'll have to take a look at the creature creator and see if we can get like really clear, sharp images of some of these monsters. Take a side path. Can we not climb that from this angle?
Pain gets all the good lines.
Are we able to damage these things without black magic? And we're gonna have to, because we don't have any, and I'm not gonna get any anytime soon. Yeah, she can't grab that. Okay, fair enough.
Sorry, boss.
I don't remember this game requiring a lot of strategy as far as builds go. You basically just push the button a lot and you can win. I remember the first time I played this, I kind of committed to just like picking a dress sphere that I thought looked cool, and then keeping it equipped until I had learned all of the abilities from it. So you can go into the menu and like pick what ability you're going to learn next. Like right now she's learning Sentinel, but then she'll move on. We can pick whatever ability we want. We'll just let it go. There's a treasure box there, but why am I blind? Pain is just like naturally... The status ailments persist in this game? Yeah, they do. Okay, that's interesting. Well, you're about to learn that Twinkler ability. And once you have that, you can cure your own blindness. How about that?
Goings at your service.
That's kind of rare that status ailments persist after combat. Except for stuff like Petrify, usually. I can't remember if Final Fantasy X did that or not. I like that when Yuna takes the warrior dress sphere, she equips Tidus's sword, and like her animations are all based on Tidus's animations. Okay, there's Twinkler. Thanks for showing me like the epic camera shot while my timer is still counting down. What do I need to walk on here? Has to be this, right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the creatures I need for the deck are Mr. Goon, Ms. Goon, Dr. Goon, and Battle Snake. And I think we've found, like, the weaker versions of all those creatures. Because in most of Chapter 2 is spent fighting the LeBlanc Syndicate specifically. Here, let's actually heal Riku a little bit. Oh, it's okay. So this Twinkler doesn't target anybody else; it only targets Pain. Got it. So then, what we need to do then? Everybody can reach it. Okay, so if I want to heal, I can just have them change into a Festivalist and then heal themselves. So the question is, where do I go then? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because Chapter 2, you have to sneak into the LeBlanc, like Chateau LeBlanc. That's where the mini game is, the massage mini game. Right now, I've got to play a game called Trying to Read the Final Fantasy X map screen. It's not going well for me. I'm not sure I know where I'm going. Wonder what happens if we fail the mission. Which definitely might happen if I can't figure out what this map means. It wants me to jump up here. It's like there's a save point. There it is. Got it. Okay. Didn't look like I could jump that way. Totally can. Here's the save point.
Would you stop staring?
Just gonna grab a bunch of shots here for Disasterific. That seemed like it could be good. Strength and defense by 10. You're a sword user. Put that on. Yeah. Strength and defense by 5. Oh, that'll give... Okay. That gives me a thunder spell. Let's equip that. And then you don't need MP, so we'll give you poison proof. And we'll just let them dangle. Get a good upskirt there. You got to go for an upskirt in an anime-inspired game from 2003. Just comes with the territory. Steal from him. Power break. See if we can blind him.
Here goes.
Did I blind? Yeah, I blinded him. Nice.
I've got bigger fish to fry.
Terrific.
Found it!
It's obvious to the trained eye that sphere's just a dud.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect for the dull wings.
Oh, savage.
Youth wins again.
So is she implying that LeBlanc's like an
I guess
old lady?
We'll be taking this.
Because she's like 30? And I think this is the awesome sphere. And I grabbed a few shots of just the awesome sphere on this little pedestal. I'm gonna have to make somebody a white mage long enough to just learn all the white magic, so this white magic thing does, like, thing on the menu does something. Cross that bridge when we come to it. Which sphere is this? Oh, this is the... This is the sphere that has... No, I guess I don't know what sphere this is then. I think Besaid is going to be our first location we go. There's a bunch of cutscenes and stuff we need to do there.
He said something about Yuna being in trouble, then he just jumped ship.
And here he is.
He's alive, right? Just leave him there.
Can you analyze the sphere we found?
I'm on it. Analysis complete. Want to watch the sphere?
Oh man, we got to do the monkey sex mini game. Can't wait. Who doesn't love some monkey sex? That's in our future.
I can't believe I actually got a ticket. What a thrill to be able to shake her hand like that.
Think it's worth anything?
It's not very exciting.
Junk.
But we can use it as a dress sphere.
Woo!
Incoming data. Goings to your stations. How long you plan on lying there?
What is it?
The treasure sphere data you've been dying for. There's at least one on Besaid Island. And another in the Xanarkin ruins.
I think going to Xanarkin ends this chapter, so we're going to have to go everywhere else before then. So I'm allowed to go anywhere. Before I do anything, though...
I know.
Can I get rid of this UI somehow? No, I guess not.
I know.
Just an empty spot over there? Okay. Hey, we found this guy.
Gull wings! Explode!
So in theory, I could get a Mr. Goon, Ms. Goon, Dr. Goon, like on this screen here.
Gull wings! Explode! Party! Ah! Party!
I would have to mask out the background. That wouldn't be too terribly difficult. Okay, I've got an avenue then. Return to airship. I thought I was standing on the airship. All right, we'll go to Besaid first. So they can get random encounters on this screen. Okay. So I need to change you. Oh, you need to dress sphere twice. I can't just defend. So I guess everybody's dress fearing. And she strikes that amazing pose and there's fireworks.
Leave our worries behind and have us some fun.
All I need is my soul.
So that's like the pose we want from Pain. Okay. We'll see how good that is. You can just end the fight now. Put our dress spheres back.
No problem.
So let's just, for my own edification, my screenshot inventory is already like incredibly clogged. Fair enough. 'cause I'm hitting that button a lot.
Give it up.
Now, it says there's no missions here, but sometimes I think that lies.
Bicknell Island. This is where the All-Bed's beloved home stood until 2 years ago. Most have moved on, but a handful of All-Beds still live here today. They say countless machina lie buried under the desert sands.
Leave the trailblazing to me.
Not in love with this sandstorm, though.
I don't think that sand dune used to be there.
Oh, whatever. We're stuck here for now. Alright, we're clear here. You need to switch.
Riku's in the house and it's time to get down.
And go back to Thief. I don't think that I was crazy about that. But that is the pose that she wanted, apparently. This big stupid fan is really funny. I guess it's not terrible. Right, you can interrupt enemies sometimes if you hit them during certain parts of their attack animations. There was a boss fight that I only won by using 3 gunners and chaining all of their trigger happies together to make sure the boss could like never get an attack off. Ambush, that seems not good. I thought we were fighting the little guy here, not the big guy. Once we get the shots we need, we are going to have to shorten these transformation scenes. You don't want to watch this every single battle for sure. Oh, she doesn't have the healing ability. And she's dead now. Well, that's something. Oh, that was the wrong character. Well, I guess we can see what Pain's thief outfit looks like. Why isn't she fighting monsters with that big crazy rocket?
Watch out. Items aren't the only thing.
Here, I didn't steal from you yet.
Show me your goods.
Yeah, I don't know that there's a really good frame in that transformation sequence to use for her. I guess that was just the Gagazette sphere. Fair enough. The desert just goes on and on. Then we like wake up back at their
Riku,
camp.
you do know the way, right?
The way to where? We're
Riku, are we in trouble?
just call the airship. You're not in trouble. I mean, they're the ones that decided to go for a walk through an endless, featureless desert. This was a decision they made. Is locked. Oh, you know what? I'm going to save here because I think this might... We're going to have to keep a bunch of different save games in case I have to go back to a specific area at a specific time. But there are certain character introductions I don't want to miss. My finger's not on the screenshot button. I don't really want to do anything here, though, so... Well, I guess we've done everything we're going to do. Which is fine. Feel like for pain, I want to go here. Just reminding myself of what my options are. Let's see what the... There is a mission here. Oh, it's those guys.
Ah, it's again.
Maybe there's a sphere here.
First time I played this game, I just went to the hot spots because I thought that's where the missions were going to be. I didn't realize that like every location would have a mission in every chapter.
Good to see you again, Lady Yuna.
So I missed a ton of stuff the first time I played.
You haven't forgotten me, have you?
I mean, I'll just say the name the game is saying you are.
Yaibel, isn't it? You're in the Youth League.
Ha! You really do remember me. I am truly honored, Lady Yuna.
I sure do, nondescript
Since that day
NPC
we
number
first spoke,
348.
The Youth League has been conducting a sphere hunt of its own. We, the Youth League. Klasko, take it from here.
We, the Youth League, to better our understanding of Spira's past, vow to remain vigilant in our search for ruins and spheres.
Oh, that's enough! Those two guys are getting away!
Did LeBlanc's men pass through here?
Yes, they said they're here to take care of our fiend problem. You see, the Youth League is in preparation for an important operation, leaving our patrols short-handed. As a result, the road to headquarters has been overrun with fiends. Be warned, unless you can defeat the fiends on the road, you will not be able to pass.
Because
So,
you'll be dead.
Are you
Got
ready
it.
to run the gauntlet?
Yeah, we can do it.
Understood. Expect to encounter fiends until you reach the vicinity of the lift. Fight your way through them and proceed to headquarters. That's it. Good luck. Klasko? Klasko, show them the way.
Of course. This way, please.
Yeah, let's hunt some fiend.
So I think this is the backdrop I want for our pain shot. Well, maybe not. It's incredibly dark here. I guess since we're in a mission, we'll just do the mission and then try somewhere else. I don't know who any of these characters are you're listening. I have not played any of those games. Up here's a little better.
There they are.
I think they're going to the Den of Woe, if I remember my geography correctly. I mean, you gotta remember this game's from 2003. This game is incredibly old. It might just, my screens went completely black. I can see basically nothing down here. Incredible. There's a lot of you.
It's all in the wrist.
I should really be stealing with Riku instead of attacking Ooh, what's my... Oh, the camera just flips all the way around here. This is why we need tank controls in games.
Works for me.
Get Una some elemental attacks here. Okay, this is not a dead end. I really don't want to be fighting a Tonberry. We probably should power break you.
Time to act.
And maybe blind you. Can't be power broken. Can't be blinded.
Time to act.
Pain can heal herself. The others need potions. I'm gonna assume confusion won't work either then. I'd really like steel to go through. Thunder doing any damage? Not more than attacking. Here, let's do this. Yeah, he's a stabby boy. Yeah, that's not going to be a great shot. What do I want to try again? Maybe Mount Gag is it? Oh, she doesn't have the healing ability yet either. That knife ability is just getting harder and harder to survive. Why is there a Tonberry in the like first hour of the game? I don't even have any healing abilities yet.
Takers, keepers.
And I'm dead again. We should probably run from this then, right? We just let him have it. Like, yeah, dude, you got me. All right, what's the map telling me here? That this is not a dead end up here, right? No, we've already been through this. We can't do anything about this guy. We get a nice zoom in on a creature, actually. Here. I wonder if that means I can isolate a Mrs. Goon or something. So there's only one of them left in battle, and then have everybody escape and then get a good shot of just the Goon. I need to go to this green square. That's where I need to go.
This one ain't no good.
Yeah, this is the Den of Woe.
What are you doing?
Let's get out of here.
We must inform the boss.
Hey, they dropped something.
Finders keepers.
That's a potential for the Crimson Sphere. Now, this door is what I had in mind for the Den of Woe location. So what I can... How am I going to get a good shot of it? Let's... turn off the map. We just do something like this. Let's get a shot from the other side. I don't think I want to get a shot from the inside because I like how awesome this door looks. Okay. So that's one of the 4 locations on the card. Or on the board.
Hey, long time no see. Remember me?
Of course I do. You're Josh.
Glad to hear it.
Hi, Josh.
How have you been?
I joined up with the Youth League, and that's been keeping me pretty busy.
Oh, I'm a sphere hunter now.
Ah, that sounds great. Trying out a new way of life. Actually, Passe's a sphere hunter now, too. He's the leader of the Kinderguardians. Be nice to him if you see him.
How's he sound?
Yeah, that's right. They just let 5-year-olds run off and do whatever they want in this world.
The Youth League discovered this place, you know. It's called the Den of Woe. It was sealed around the time of Operation Mihen.
And Isaru?
But, the seal can supposedly be broken with the right combination of spheres. I'm afraid this place is off limits until we can conduct a more thorough investigation. So, I'll, have
What's
to
funny
ask
is
you
Pain actually knows what went down here, and she just doesn't want to tell anybody. So I'm not even going to look at this place. Alright, so we leave. Put my map back on screen. Gonna keep running into Tonberries as I go around. No, this is a dog. I can handle a dog. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a good location shot of Chateau LeBlanc until Chapter 2 when we actually go in there. And then the floating ruins. Thunder Plains might have to wait until the Yuna's performance. And then the Den of Woe. I like the door a lot. As a very recognizable spot.
Don't put off the party for another day. Do it now.
I gotta make some of those potions back that I was used up on those tomberries.
I could get used to this.
Alright, where does it actually want me to go? There's a box I missed. Yo, free eye drops. Actually, I guess Riku's not doing too terrible when it comes to damage. I thought Thief was, like, worthless as a combatant, but I guess it's not the case. What's this screen for? He wondered out loud. I guess I could have ice branded that thing and killed it much quicker. I didn't think about that till now. As long as I come out ahead on potions, I'll be happy. So just wanted me to go there to the Den of Woe and walk back out. Is that the idea? That wasn't even enough to kill it. I don't know if we're winning this fight, fam. I thought Yuna was going to tear one of these things down with a single turn.
Don't hold out on me.
I wonder how high they can boost their magic to. Payne knew her silence twinkler or whatever it's called. That would be very helpful. We got there in the end. It just took 35 potions.
Take that!
Doesn't remember your target in between rounds, which is not very helpful. Ooh, I got poppers. Let's make sure everybody's learning something good. Liquid steel, that's fine. Inflict stop. Always steal items from one enemy. Inflict berserk, flee. I wonder what always steal items means. I mean, I guess it just means it can't fail, which, yeah, that makes sense. You can learn stop. That's fine. Damage one enemy. Thank you. Great. Damage all enemies. Silence, poison, sleep. Okay. Maybe that wasn't the mission. That's just like a side thing to get down. They just wanted access to the Den of Woe. That was Popper, huh?
This'll do it!
It doesn't matter because it's a menu-based game, but like, man, I would like to be able to see the enemies. Would be interesting if I could see what I'm fighting, right? I do like how if you have like abilities at the end queued for like healing, it'll go ahead and do them before the end of the fight if you finish the last monster while they're charging it up. So she can stop. She can stop now. So I want to get this next. Let's get this next. Let's get those drop rates up. Nope, we're not doing this. I've learned my lesson. Goodbye. We are cowards. It's true.
It's all in the wrist.
Great.
Takers, keepers.
This was 30 damage, I think.
The party's just getting started.
I don't know if that's better than her regular attack or not. About the same. Anytime you want to heal yourself there, Riku. Whatever you gotta do, man. She is out of MIPS. I don't remember what Oversoul does. It just makes them like a lot harder, doesn't it? Like their attacks will do. Yeah, that's exactly what that means. So I'm very definitely dead, right? I've made a terrible mistake. So if you leave the last enemy alive for too long, they turn into like a super gargantuan version of the enemy that can't be killed.
Lady Yuna. It's me, Elma. It's been so long. Wow, you've really changed.
How are you?
Never better. Now that I'm in the Youth League, I've always got something to do. Hey, you made it past all the fiends. Nice work.
We ran from most of them. It was not.
Step aside.
It was not my
Right away,
most
Captain.
courageous act.
Wow, look at you.
Not bad, huh?
I wonder what that is. Imbued with the power of fire. So. I'm gonna have to build a grid for LeBlanc for use in the game that has this, like, all this iconography on it. I was thinking I was going to use card suits for, like, the locks. They have actually really clear icons for use. You get Fire Eater for free by equipping that? Crazy. Like that frame where there's nothing on... There's a frame where I just had the backdrop and there was no windows or anything on screen. Yeah, I got a great shot of it. That'll be perfect to use as like a backdrop for that garment grid, I think. Poison and sleep. How do I find out what their auto ability does? So with this fire grid, anybody can cast fire, but I don't think I'm that interested in it at the moment. Voice direction wasn't the best in any PS2 games. Other than, like, the Metal Gear games.
This is Youth League headquarters. The Youth League was formed a year ago by people who opposed New Yevon. Its members claim that in the hands of New Yevon, Spira would only repeat its past mistakes.
Probably right.
Their leader is a former Crusader named Nuge. Apparently, he earned quite a reputation among the Crusaders.
I don't think this is where I want to get a good shot of Nuge, though. Let's see if I can even introduce myself to Nuge here.
It's been too long, Lady Yuna. I am Lucille, commander of the Youth League forces.
It's good to see you.
Hiya! I am glad to find you well.
Did anybody who played this
As
game
you can
actually
see,
remember who
I
all
have
these
joined the
NPCs
Youth
were?
League to aid in the fight for a new Spira. I consider it my duty. Maven Nuge, our leader, has been hoping for an audience with my lady for some time.
Oh, I guess we are going to see Nuge.
Unfortunately, he is planning a mission of great import and will be occupied well into the night. I am terribly sorry, but I must ask that you return.
Oh, okay, so she's saying that he really wants to meet with me, but...
My apologies.
not
The
today.
Youth League's looking for spheres too, right? Yes, knowledge of the past is the key to the future, so says the Maven. It is with these words in mind that we seek the spheres of yore. The mission we are planning also revolves around a sphere, but I am sorry. I had best say no more. It is not a matter to be discussed openly.
No, I suppose not.
My apologies.
Alright, so Nuge doesn't want to talk to us ever. Oh, you gotta talk to this guy repeatedly. If you want to get 100% in this game, you gotta talk to this historian guy and let him talk for hours and hours and hours. Yeah, this gets us the mascot sphere if we go there. Can I get into Chateau LeBlanc?
Home of the Guado. You remember, right? But the Guado are no longer here. Some people think they deserved all that happened for what they did to Spira. They have a point. But it seems like such a sad way to look at things.
Yeah, you can't get into Chateau LeBlanc unless you are dressed in their outfits, which we can't. Like that's the part. That's the storyline of Chapter 2 is stealing outfits to sneak into Chateau LeBlanc. If we try to go there now, we just get toined away. What are my other options then? Look, we do what we could there. Let's just go to Besaid and do the story mission and get the White Mage. We're going to want to level up White Mage anyway.
This must be how a runaway feels after finally coming home. This is the first time I've returned to Besaid since my journey began. I'm a little nervous.
I bet. The way you took off without a word.
Yeah, you said it.
This freaking
You caused
guy.
quite a fuss, young lady.
No, I'm sorry.
Well, as long as you're okay, yeah? Your friend?
Oh, this is Pain. We're looking for spheres together.
So, you're a sphere hunter now. I heard the rumors. To tell you the truth, I wasn't too worried. Gotta say, though, you, do seem pretty different.
Oh, you haven't changed a bit, Tubby.
Whoa, cut it out, yeah? I'm gonna be a father soon. Got to have a little more presence, you know?
How much longer?
Any day now.
Waka, a daddy!
So, Waka implies that Lulu's
I sure
like
don't feel like one.
8 months pregnant.
I mean, How do I
But they
know
didn't
how a
change her
father's
character
supposed to
model
act in
at
front of his
all.
kid?
Like, she has the exact
Why
same
not
character
just do what
model
your parents
she
did?
had in Final Fantasy X.
Don't remember him. Sin saw to that when I was still little.
You don't have any spheres of them?
Nope, not a single... Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Anyway, do me a favor and go say hi to Lou. She's been worried about you. Get going.
In fact, I think Lulu has her baby at some point in this game. Like by chapter 5 or something. Alright, let's just start going into huts.
Welcome back.
Hi, Lulu.
So, tell us about the baby. It's gonna be born soon, right?
Not yet. Waka's getting a little ahead of himself.
Ah, bummer.
So, care to go for a little walk?
She looks like she weighs 90
Can
pounds.
You? I could use the exercise. Come on.
Lulu's outfit never made sense to me.
So, what's so important that you'd run off without telling us?
It's just not a reasonable article of clothing.
The sphere. Waka told me about it.
That's not the awesome sphere, but it's still like a good shot of just somebody holding a sphere, so.
Kimari said he found it on Mount Gagazet.
I do also need just like a regular dress sphere card, so.
Seems a little off.
I guess I could change the title of that card to Garment Grid and then show just like a fully loaded Garment Grid.
Found anything?
Nothing. But there's still a lot of places we haven't looked yet.
Must be fun, being free to go where you please.
It is fun. I never expected a journey quite like this.
I'm not.
She literally took a journey something like this 2 years ago in the first game.
Maybe.
Huh. You have spread your wings. Well, good luck. But, Yuna, never forget who you are. You're the High Summoner that defeated Sin. There are those who would use that, Yuna.
I'll be alright. I won't let myself be used anymore. Not by anyone.
Ooh. It kicked.
Really?
I want to feel.
Isn't the actual mission here to like
Since you've
find a
come all this
4
way, why
combination
not stay?
lock? Let's open up and get a sphere. Are any of these places shops? Is the question I now have. Well, you look like a shop. Halves water damage, user can cast water. You know what? I'm not going to buy anything yet. This is a fun little ditch. Didn't they turn all the temples into tourist attractions? There's like a... They definitely did a Xanarkin. Hey, there's a box. Locked. All boxes are locked. Alright, we gotta go find the next plot flag it wants us to bat down. Probably back in Lulu's TP. And then, like, Walker ran off somewhere, or... So what happens when you don't play a game for over a decade? You forget where all the plot flags are. Oh, she is.
Good morning.
Oh, where's Waka?
He left at daybreak. He said something about a cave.
A cave? I wonder what he's up to.
Want us to go find out?
Yeah, there might be fiends.
Thanks. Though I doubt he'd have trouble handling a few fiends. Still, I'm a little worried. It's not like Waka to hide things.
That's funny. I don't remember there being any cave.
I don't know much about it either. Would you mind asking around?
Mission start. We should probably ask everybody in town first. You're a shop. I don't need you. Anybody to talk to you down in the ditch? No. The ciphers hidden by the shore are numbers 2 and 3 of 4. Cool. Hey, thanks for telling me how the buttons work. We're gonna have to run, like, just the whole length of Besaid Island. And we just miraculously didn't find this cave. Or, like, anything to do with these ciphers in the first game. Even though the first game has you scouring every inch of this island. I don't think we even autosave in this, so let's...
Well. It's all in the wrist.
Oh, I gotta go 2 steps for her. Okay. I just want to see if I can get a clearer shot of Yuna's transformation sequence into Gunner.
Well, this is no time for stage fright.
I don't know if I got it.
Goings take the gold!
One way to find out. Oh yeah, no, I got it. That's perfect. That's the perfect shot. I'm gonna have to do some touch up on it, but not a problem. But yeah, I want you to be a sword lady, please. Thank you. So that just leaves Pain. Oh, there's the number 2. It's just there. Can't see this. Oh, so maybe it's over here. Can't examine this. And the pink square, I can't examine that either.
Any trouble?
We're fine.
My...
Huh?
Thanks for checking in, Brohim. That guy's name is Brohim.
Yuna, marimas.
Steal from the chocobo. The chocobo ran away. It's still there. No, now it's not.
Takers keepers.
Pain's mask is so silly. God bless her. Can we get down from here? I feel like there's a space next to the bridge we can run down. Yeah, let's just... This thing's here. Why not? In a level 1 area, let's just go ahead and put an Iron Giant. I got a budget grenade. This game is wild. There's no correlation between what level you are and, like, what... what monster models are there. I guess they figured, like, you played all of Final Fantasy X. We're not making any new monster graphics. Let's just throw anything anywhere. Why not? Yeah, look at that. Look at what I remembered. I got some chickaboo wings.
Bring it, punk.
I let Discord decide which... Oh, she got a Tonberry on her back! I didn't see that before. Because I had 3 different villainous decks that I have drafted that I just needed assets for. And I let Discord decide which one I went with. LeBlanc. The other 2 were Barnabas from Final Fantasy 16, which I still have never streamed. I have not streamed a playthrough of 16 yet. And Bartandalus from 13. And apparently nobody wants me to play 13 ever. Hey, there's a purple. I bet that purple's important.
Yuna here. Huh.
It's nothing.
Good, I'm glad. Rumors of my death were greatly exaggerated. But yes, I do think this is a good game. Like, when this game first came out, like, nobody knew what to do with it. Nobody understood what this was. And I think maybe we still don't really know, but Final Fantasy games had not gotten very weird yet. Like, the idea of having a direct sequel to a Final Fantasy game, like even the title of the game, Final Fantasy X-2? What? We mocked that title. And then it's just this, like, cheesecake game. Reusing all the assets. Like, nobody knew what to make of this game when it came out. I don't know where I'm going. I don't think I'm going anywhere useful. The two numbers by the shore are numbers 2 and 3, so we have to read these two purple squares. Maybe we have to actually find Waka on the path first. Am I going around this way? Or maybe this will get us to the purple squares from another angle. No, it's just like this river that we're not allowed to... This is an area you go to in the first game. Or the 10th game, I guess I should say. And you only visit it once, then you never go back to it. Okay. I didn't make any progress here. That's the door to the cave. Got it. So we are going to have to... figure out how to read these other ciphers. There's nothing along back here, and I can't go out into the water. If we go down the beach, there's a second purple square that I also can't examine. It's kind of hammering the button along the sides here. So it's like back there in the debris somehow. Oh, we have to climb up to it. Got it. Okay, yeah. I forgot there was a climb button. 5. Haha. Now that I've remembered how the game works, maybe we can make some progress. The direction you push on the control stick never correlates to the direction you move on the minimap. And that can be very silly. Is there anywhere here we can climb up? Huh. You just climb random things. There, 7. Got it. So 5 and 7 are in the middle, and then we just gotta go get the last one. You know what? I made fun of the NPC that told me how to climb things, didn't I? I, like, mocked him for giving me information I already had. Then I went through the whole level without ever climbing anything. Let's try to steal from the flan, and I want to thunder the flan, I believe. Is that a water? It's water. Yeah. Okay. That would have been a much better shot for Riku's card, her, like, victory. Schmoove. Yeah, sure, we just hop all the way to the top of that, why not? Alright, we got all the numbers. 2 of them were 5, so that narrows down the combination quite a lot. And we know 5 and 7 go in the center. Two, 5, 5, 7, maybe. Like, how do you know you're going to get one of those, like, zoom-in victory screens, though, is the question. Oh, it's just in that order. Great. What did that open? Oh, it's didn't look like anything opened. How did Waka get in here without the cipher?
Something wrong?
We came to check.
Is there something in this cave?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Maybe it's not here, yeah? But I thought, what if? Maybe it's for real. Then again, maybe it never was. Been so long, I'm not sure anymore.
So, you're saying there's something that might be here, and you want to know for
Don't
sure,
tell us what it is.
right?
Whatever you do, don't say out loud
Right.
what you're hoping
But
is here.
you see, I want to know.
Don't give us
and
any
then I
indication
sorta
of what it
don't
is we're
wanna
looking for.
Oh, man. Make up your mind. What is this thing anyway?
Well, see, I heard there was this old sphere.
A sphere? Of what?
A sphere of, you know. What does it matter? Hey, whoa!
We're sphere hunters, remember?
Look! It's as good as ours.
All right, go Wings.
Time for business.
Huh, the Gullwings, huh?
This is brother.
Yes, sir.
Just ignore him.
He's so clingy.
Let's do it.
It looked like her steel just did damage there. Oh, there, she did their pose again, but we're in such a dark location. Was not steel that did damage. Steel just happened to coincide with the festival fan attack that she did.
Don't hold out on me.
I think what we'll do is we'll park Pain on White Mage Because we want somebody that has all the white mage stuff. Monster.
Find the sphere and the fiends appear.
Try it.
That was some damage. Can I stop it, I wonder? Worth trying. Okay, it's blinded.
Here goes.
Try silencing it. Not sure if I was able to stop it or not. Apparently not. We're going to ice brand it. Might be worth going to Beacon Desert and just doing random encounters until Riku pulls that victory face.
One more for the goings.
White Mage. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on this. Fire Strike, use Fyra, use Faraga. So to use Faraga, you have to go through all 3 gates. Let's put White Mage here. I only want Pain to have this, though. Alright, so Pain now has access to white magic. Which is just infinite healing outside of... What's everybody learning? Demi Sword. You know what? I'd rather you learn Armor Break, if you don't mind. Still working on Item Hunter. I want you to get Asuna, please. I just love Pain's white mage outfit. It's so goofy. But then she's got this infinite prey ability that's instant and gives you pretty much can't die if you've got a white mage on hand. And we'll just leave the other 2 as damage dealers. But it'll just be helpful having one person that has a bunch of white magic.
Find anything?
We sure did. Let's take a look.
It's a waterfall sphere. Just showing us where all the treasure boxes are.
Is it?
Nah, afraid not.
So, What sphere were you looking for?
Well, it's a sphere of our parents. Chapu said he found it.
But didn't bring it home for whatever reason.
Oh, your brother.
He was a crusader. Now he's gone on to the far plane. Sin got our parents not long after Chapu was born. We were both too young to remember their faces, you know? When we were kids, we got into a fight one time, and Chapu said, "I found a sphere with Mom and Dad in it, but I'm not telling you where it is."
And you never asked him?
I was too boneheaded to let my little brother win. So I went on without asking until I just forgot about it. Then yesterday, talking with you made me think about it again. Chapu used to play in this cave, so I thought maybe he found the sphere here, yeah? But when I came to look, I got to thinking.
About what?
See, I got this picture of my parents in my head, yeah? Like strong and kind. Whenever things got tough, those are the parents I imagined. But their real faces might be totally different, yeah? I think about that, and I'm not so sure I really want to know. I was sitting there trying to figure out what to do, and then you guys showed up.
Oh, that's our Waka.
The sphere might still be somewhere on the island. Should we look for it?
Nah, that's all right. I'm through worrying about that stuff. What's past is past, yeah? Can't let it get to me. I'm going to be a father soon. Gotta pull it together.
Just a reminder, this man can do 50,000 damage with a basketball.
Huh. But,
there's
just how am I
very
supposed to pull it
strong supporting
Sure
evidence
wish I
that
had
Waka
something
is
to
like
go by, you know?
the second or third most powerful character to ever appear in a Final Fantasy game.
You read me? You guys about finished down there? Brother's starting to get on my nerves.
Yeah, we'll be back soon.
Should probably check and see what that garment grid is. I was not expecting to get a random garment grid for no reason. Yeah, look at these icons. Those are very, very clear, and those would be very easy to grab. The problem is on the actual cards, I'm going to need them to be inline text, which I can do very, very easily with card suits. But not with these. Just grab them and I'll play around with them and see if I get what I like. Defense and magic defense +5. I think I want everybody on this. We'll leave Pain on this so she can grab Faraga. But this is how... Yeah, this garment grid right here with 9 nodes on it. No, the 4 flashing colored icons are gates, but imagine they were nodes, okay? So you've got a node in the center, and then one at the north, south, east, and west, and then one on each of the corners. But just imagine the garment grid in the shape of a heart, and then that's what LeBlanc's garment board in Villainous is going to... That's how it's going to be laid out. And she's going to have to travel around the garment grid and unlock all the nodes. But I think we'll put Festivus in the middle to grab it easily. Put Thief on there. In case I want Yuna for Songstress, and in case I want Riku. You know, I'll put... It's always good to just have White Mage on there somewhere. Actually, we're gonna want to do that. Let's go to Gagazette.
The Ronsos still live here, on Mount Gagazet. Kamari is their elder.
They don't live in any particular place. They just all just stand out in the open on the frozen
it seems
cliff.
much quieter here than it used to be. Maybe because summoners no longer come here to climb the sacred mountain. Kamari!
He's 400 feet tall.
Well, Kimari, glad.
How you been, Kamari? What's it like being an elder?
Elder's job difficult. Kimari troubled.
Elder, Lian and Aid not here. Children have left mountain, gone to search for Elder's horn.
What's going on?
Lian and Aid still pups, but bear Ronso future. Say they search for a way to fix Kimari's broken horn.
If Kimari act like true Elder, these things not happen.
Maybe so.
Kimari?
It's almost astounding
I
how
summon
bad of a
Yuna.
character
It is
Kimari is.
Garrick's honor.
Nice to meet you.
Garrick know Yuna saved Spira, but Ronso not saved yet.
That's a really nice horn. Just nothing. Can't even compliment the man. Alright, let's just see what kind of battle backgrounds we get up here. I didn't realize it was a teleport network. Oh, I don't want to be in here, for sure. I think the mountain path had, like, nice high contrasts. Bright backgrounds. Yeah, look at this. Cool dead end, bro.
I'm on a roll!
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Okay. That might have been pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. That could be okay. I won't know for sure until I get it all loaded up into Affinity and actually take a look.
Have to, but don't get careless. You can do better than this.
It'd be nice if this thing would die.
Burn!
This is easy.
Because once Pain knows all the white magic spells, she can access it from this menu at any point. Actually, anybody can do that. Like, it just turns you into a white mage and gives you the white mage's MP. Which is kind of the exact opposite of how, like, Final Fantasy V works. No, it's Final Fantasy III that if you change jobs, you, like, lose all of your MP to make sure you can't just switch over to white mage for 1 second. I want to blind this Skizor guy that's attacking me every 10 seconds.
Don't hold out on me.
And I think now I can set my transformations to quick after this fight. Oh yeah, blinding that thing was a great idea. Riku's just dead, of course. Why not? Actually, everybody's dead. That was interesting. That happened fast. Okay, I don't have any... I got Phoenix, that's okay. Here, use up your MP first. Should have Yuna Flame Tongue those dogs and see if I can take them out in one hit. But otherwise, I don't think there's anything else happening on Mount Gagagzicht. Gagagzogt. Gagdazukt. Gigliardos. It's also after midnight now. I didn't realize it was that late. In my head, it's like 8:30. I need to find a save point or something. Get back to the airship. So I think I've got a couple of locations, a couple of character icons. Should be able to put together a couple of the cards to get the deck moving a little bit. Who are you? There's no indication of where the Ronso actually live. It's really funny. They just kind of randomly they get dotted around the mountain. Pain is already dead. That's amazing.
Sayonara.
Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can win these fights. I should not be up here on the mountain, is what I'm learning. We're gonna run out of Phoenix Downs. Should I just go back the way I came then? These fights are tough, man. I'm only level 10. I'm little tiny peoples. If my fire attacks could take these things out in one hit, it would be better, but I don't think that's the case. There's all kinds of area up there according to the mini-map. I think this is the location of one of the Seymour boss battles in the first game. You come up through here. I might be wrong. I don't remember Final Fantasy X very well. It's hard for me to remember individual areas of that game. It all kind of just blends together. There we go. I can leave here. That's a good point. I don't want to end up in Xanarkand yet.
I know.
Okay, so if I were to... Ah, I see. I've got an L, an M, and 2 S's. And it just puts the thing down. Wait, let's put an S pod there. Where else have we actually gone to? The desert? Like, do I have to, like, let the pods sit for a while, or how does it work? I got an Ochu. Cool. So I said all those pods and I just got an Ochu, I guess. They gave me one more pod. I'll just put it there. Round up. Got nothing. So they're gonna give me a free one every time I do this, I guess. This is gonna be obnoxious, isn't it? Where's that Ochu I just caught? I thought I caught an Ochu. It's not their fault they were ugly. It was my fault for being so beautiful. You know what? I don't know about fiend tails. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know about fiend tails. Standard 8-bracket tournament. If you can't win here, let's try this. Let's see what this nonsense is. I'm not pushing a button to skip this, it's just showing me the little intros. I guess this is everything that's happening in the first bracket. I have to fight the Elementrio. I didn't kill that thing? So Pain's gonna... Yeah, Pain's has got that fire eater on. She's gonna live forever. That's cool. Let's see if Yuna can one-shot anything. No. Do I get my MP back between these fights at least? Alright, this Oversoul Red Elemental. We're getting the salty run back from earlier. I got Asuna, which is nice. Literally can't lose this fight because of Fire Eater. Beautiful. Sure, I'll take a trap pod S. Alright, fight Squishy Brothers. Got it. I thought Fire and Flame Tongue together would take one of these things down. But nobody in this party is as cool as Lulu in her prime. Speaking of Lulu, she's fast asleep down there. It is after midnight. Alright, so 2 Fires and a Flame Tongue. Got it. This one should die here. Then the rest I'll just take it down a point at a time. Oh, the game crashed. Fantastic. Excellent. Very, very good. We're going to see what the autosave picked up. From here. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna redo any of that for now. It's after midnight. Is there anything else really quick I wanted to try to take care of? Because before going to Xanderkin, we're going to want to visit all of these locations at least. Oh, you know what we can do? We can do like the balloon mission here. That should only take like 10 minutes.
Lady Yuna! Your concert was incredible!
You don't have to shout. I'm standing 3 feet in front of you.
Please? Single file, no pushing. The Goings at your service.
I couldn't bring myself to tell them it was just an imposter. The whole mess started with the garment grid. That's the invention that lets us harness the dress sphere's power.
Like, I didn't do any of this. The first time I played the game, I didn't know there was a mission here. Because the main menu put the mission in Besaid and in Xanderkin. So I didn't come here. And if you don't come here, you miss the silly mascot garment grid.
Believe it or not, this was the easy part. We chased the thieves all the way to Luca, but when we arrived...
Hear that? Lady Yuna in concert! Alright, think there are any tickets left?
Looks like your imposter's pretty popular.
I doubt anyone would believe ours is the real Yuna.
Not dressed like that.
I didn't ask to wear this. Whew, it's hot.
Shall we finish this before Yuna passes out?
We'll be back in 2 shakes, so be a good Moogle, you hear?
The plan was to sneak into the imposter's concert and recover the garment grid. If I went in, our cover would be blown, so it was up to Riku and Pain, which left me with nothing to do but lay low and wait. And that's how I got stuck with the Gullwing's prized garment. I complained, but Brother's orders are still orders.
Why does anybody have to listen to Brother? Why is he in charge? This goes up to the high road. Yeah, it's not gonna let me go up there. And the guy downstairs is gonna be like, you gotta hand out balloons for the concert.
So what did you do after we left?
Top secret!
Mommy! Mommy, my balloon!
Oh, hurry up.
Like, why couldn't she just wait on the airship?
Get over here.
Why did she have to come down here wearing this stupid thing? I don't remember if the mascot dress spheres are actually good or not. You get so many dress spheres in this game so quickly that it's hard to even, like, play around with them all. Who was it, you? Where'd the guy go that wanted my help? Here we go. No, that's not it. The guy said, hey, come over here, and then I completely lost track of him. Oh no, he's just, okay, he's down there by the balloon stand that I walked
You're
right
here
past.
to promote the concert, right?
Me? No, there must be some mistake.
Thanks, and hey, don't screw up.
Did I do it because I couldn't turn him down? Or because the conversation was over before I had the chance? Get them while they're hot!
She's doing a stupid voice. Here, I got a balloon. Enjoy balloon.
Come see the concert, okay?
They're not even like themed balloons. They're just regular colorful balloons.
Here you go.
Here, old lady, I got a balloon for you.
Don't forget to cheer. The concert's about to start. Go on, take one. It's a really nice balloon.
Who doesn't like a free balloon? How about you guys in the...
Come see Lady Yuna.
What is it, like a cafe, like a diner?
Wanna see the con...
And then the last person, are they running around in circles? No, the kid's already got a balloon. You don't get another balloon. You dork. Oh, I can't go back up. Okay, never mind. Then there must be somebody back here.
And that makes 10. Mission accomplished.
Did I even get paid for this? Oh, I got the Healing Wind Garment Grid. Cool.
Y-R-P. In position. It's showtime, girls.
It's starting. The place was packed with people dancing. You think LeBlanc was enjoying herself?
Until she got hurt.
Does she look that much like me?
Hold it. The concert's sold out. You can't go in.
I can't?
Definitely not. Go on, get out of here.
Hey, we got some gate crashers.
They might not be latex balloons. They might just be like it's Spira. I just imagine everything is just crazy magic nonsense. They might have just been like magic firefly balloons.
I hadn't heard from Riku or Pain, so I didn't know what to do. Hold still. It's me. I wasn't sure what I was doing. Riku sure was having fun. Whew.
And then a man with a gun arrived. I doubt that's the shot that I'm going to use for logos, but... I have it now.
Looks like trouble. Ugh, finally.
But how did she change clothes if she didn't have her garment grid? Like, ostensibly at this point in time, LeBlanc had the garment grid.
Here comes the real Yuna.
I was just about to finish him off, but then you showed up and stole all the fun.
I guess I was so glad to get out of that thing that I went a little nuts.
That explains the dancing.
Yuna's dancing? Where? I am there!
Listening close enough?
Brother is such a gooner.
So, this is my life now.
I have no idea why he's in charge of anything.
Place to place, and the days just seem to fly by. But sometimes I find myself stopping. I'm listening.
Like, if anything, Riku should be in charge, right? She's one, like, was the... I don't know, maybe her being in Yuna's party in the first game doesn't translate to a lot of political capital in the fallout of the events after Final Fantasy X concluded. Let's see what we got. Ah, equip, use Cure, Cura, and Curaga. So with two changes, you could get all the way to Curaga. One for Cura. That's pretty good. But I'd rather just level up White Mage and have my White Mage on this, where I could use Fire after a couple of transitions. And... oh, they didn't give me the mascot grid. I thought that's where you unlocked the mascot grid. Oh well. Guess we will get it later. Alright, it is 12:30. I'm going to go ahead and save it here. I should be able to pick this back up Monday or Tuesday, depending on what else is going on. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with me tonight, playing some Final Fantasy X-2. We'll get back to it, and before long, I will have all the assets I need to make a LeBlanc deck. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out. Sleep well.